fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I hope y'all are doing lovely today. Wanted to come on here and put out a quick message for you guys and see what needs to be communicated. Now, of course, these readings are general, so please only accept what resonate, leave the rest, and be aware of any scam pages reaching out to you. And again, a very happy birthday to all my Aries out there. With that said, let's go ahead and see what the message is for you guys. Spirit, for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, what is the message, honey? What is it that they should be aware of at this time? What should the fire sign collective be aware of at this time? Breaking free. They are freeing themselves from their self-imposed prison and leaving behind all that kept them away from you. Okay, so somebody not playing about you. Their inner warrior is being activated. They're getting ready to fight for you and overcome their fears of love. And Dark Knight. They're experiencing massive upheaval to help them align with new levels of love within themselves and the connection. We do have Haunted at the bottom of the deck. So their vivid dreams haunt them. They dream of how they broke your heart and you moving on with someone else. And we have Telepathy at the top of the deck. So the telepathy you share cannot be ignored. Your words are slowly leaving imprints upon their heart. Long story short, somebody is going through it, but doesn't make them not want you. So their life can be getting ready to shift. You may be able to like identify what they're going through is very complicated, very complex. It could look a little chaotic from the outside looking in. They may try to put on like a brave face and try to grin and bear it, but they're going through a dark night of the soul. So this is massive upheaval in order to help them align, right? So they may have been emotionally disconnected or tried to like protect their emotions by not feeling them. So that way they don't have like a breakdown, or that way they don't get overwhelmed with emotion. But they can't they can't keep doing this, right? So we have the Eight of Wands here, fire, passion, Aries, Leo, Sag energy of them coming in really quickly. Ooh, it's a loud trumpet. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but that trumpet was getting loud, honey. Let's see. So what are they breaking themselves free from? What is this person breaking themselves free from for the fire signs? Ooh, got a reversal. The Knight of Pentacles, reverse. This could have to do with work. They could be a bit lazy. Ooh, the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. What is this self-imposed prison that they were stuck in? The Queen of Swords. The Six of Wands. The Lovers. Okay, this is their self-imposed prison. Pride. Reputation. Their lifestyle. The Lovers is here to have them representing them making their choice. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, heavy Gemini with the Lovers and the Magician. They could be experiencing some financial difficulties as well with the Knight of Pentacles reversed. They may not be able to manage their money well. You definitely said something to this person. You could have and it may have been intentional, it may not have. I mean, we're fire signs, sometimes we get out of pocket, but it may have been demoralizing to this person. You could have been like, you a grown man, you a grown woman, you're not doing well for yourself. When are you gonna stand up on your own 2 feet and make things happen for you? And they were like, dog, fire signs didn't have to talk to me like that. Yes, you did. Because it was the truth with the Queen of Swords. All right, what were their fears of love here with the fight that they're overcoming? Why were they afraid of love, Spirit? The Knight of Wands, because they're impulsive. They like to go after what they want when they want. We have the Page of Cups here, which represents their ability to feel. You know what I'm saying? They could be very idealistic. They can be very charming, very romantic. But they could have been a player too. You know? Love them and leave them. What's this dark night of the soul that they're going through now? What do they having to recognize within themselves that they need to fix or they need to work on? Work on, accept. Two of Cups. Love, union, partnership, mutual respect, equality, equally yoked. Three of Pentacles, how to collaborate, how to work together. They're selfish. They were selfish. So that's what this dark night of the soul is about. They were selfish. They were lazy. They were non-committal. They were a player. They were inconsistent. They were unreliable. They don't do well enough for themselves in their career or their finances. It all came together. It made you mad. So how do my fire sign collectives feel about this connection here? Child, you don't know what to think. You can feel the love, but you can also identify the poor behaviors that they exhibited. You're like, do you love me or not? Do you want me or not? Oh, they want you. They just got to get out of their own way. Okay. How the fire signs feel about this with the Seven of Cups? The Emperor. Yeah, you had to be in charge of this connection. You had to be the one establishing the foundation and the sense of security in the relationship. You got tired of that. You could have felt like they betrayed you because you're doing all of this work and they weren't doing enough. They were just expecting you to keep giving and giving and giving because they don't know how to work together with nobody. They put themselves first. So now that they're going through this dark night of the soul and realizing that they're not bigger than the program, oh, it's hurting. Let's see. How do they feel about this dark night of the soul that they're going through? Whoever this is, Aries energy present on the board. Wheel of Fortune reverse. They're like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. They're fighting for control. They're fighting for control with the divine. You're not gonna win. They're not gonna win this. They want to change, but they may initially at the start of the journey, they may not have wanted to change as much as they're being forced to change, as much as they're being forced to grow up, as much as they're being forced to take accountability and responsibility for their own actions. They got to look themselves in the mirror and be like, you messed up. Not everybody's going to treat you well. Not everybody's going to have the best intentions for you. This is what they're having to tell themselves in the mirror. So when you find somebody that loves you, when you find somebody that honors you, when you find somebody that can see your potential, you need to be respectful enough to continue along the journey with them and not try to isolate yourself from them, not try to push them away, not try to take advantage of their grace, their kindness, their love, their heart. This is where they're at with it. Oh, it all fell apart. I'm hearing it all falls down. Kanye West. And I don't even listen to Kanye like that. I don't. Great music, but I just don't. What's the Wheel of Fortune reverse? For how they feel about this. Yeah, the Moon. Oh, they scared. They have to tap in. They have to tap into their reservoir. They have to tap into their emotions. They have to tap into their intuition. They have to trust the process. Cause it's like it's painful. I heard it's painful. I heard it's like getting a wax. Wax on, wax off. Painful. But it's necessary. All right, fire signs. Well, remain skeptical. Nothing wrong with being skeptical. Mama ain't raised no fool. But this is what they're going through. They're not playing when it comes to you. Don't look like it. Don't look like it. So that is what I have. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, there is a link in my bio. But if this is where I leave you, I wish you all the very best of luck. Thank you.